There are a few things on my mind that I would like to see our larger community address now that we have marriage equality. And one of those things is bringing more visibility to the bisexual community.
I am a gay black man, and my husband and we do work in the city of Philadelphia around HIV and AIDS awareness, and getting information about LGBT youth homelessness out.
I feel like this is such an important conversation for everyone.
Right now at this moment, we're definitely at a crossroads. We've achieved a lot, but there's so much more left to do. So it feels like right now, we're sort of figuring out what is left to do. And when we start thinking about it, we recognize there's a lot left to do.
For me, at 27, I'm interested to see what the data is going to suggest 10 years, 20 years out. Because for me, this issue is very similar to me to when it was illegal to marry outside your race. And they thought that it was going to have this negative impact on the community.
There's been a lot of initiative to change the way police are prepared to work with the LGBT community, to just on their job to be sensitive and aware.
People are listening. People are in places to listen. The doors are opening. The walls are coming down. And so we're seeing this moment in time where people are able to give voice to what they've gone through. And there are people there ready to listen and not just hear them, but help them.
I think one of the main issues for me is employment and housing discrimination. In 29 states, you can still be fired for based on your sexual orientation and more based on your gender identity. So I think employment, housing discrimination, hate crimes bills, and anti-bullying measures in schools, for me, seem to be the next steps forward.
The needs of our LGBT older adults. So we know that they've lived a lifetime of stigma, and I'm really here to see that we provide services for them for having all the work that they did to lay the foundation and being part of Stonewall, and now who will care for them now that they're aging in need of aging services.
We hear a lot about marriage equality, but I am very interested to hear if anyone has any opinions on how those numbers are reflective in minority communities, and just, because my husband and I we're two black men, and I don't meet a lot of gay men, black men who are married. So I'm interested just to hear, because it is personal to me, for minorities, what marriage equality means for them.
There are so many places still that the LGBT community is having to work out full acceptance in a lived-in, day-to-day way. And I think it's good to hear, especially from the folks in that community, how that's looking for them, and how all of us across Philadelphia can, here in Philadelphia, support that community in the fullness of their lives here.
I think an important part that has been missing in some positive ways and some negative ways, right? The LGBT movement has been pigeonholed in that all we want is sort of marriage equality.
It is no secret to those of us in Philadelphia that we have issues in poverty, that we have issues with violence, that we have issues with our youth being homeless and seeking shelter in all the most horrible and dangerous ways. So we're really looking at a lot of those issues where, while on one hand where we have people celebrating getting married, and marriage is wonderful. I'm somebody who just got married this summer. But on the other hand, I don't think that our community can completely celebrate and enjoy this moment to its fullest capacity without recognizing where we have to go, and that we cannot move forward just as an L or just as a G or just as a B without including all of us and seeing all of our issues in all of our varied places in life.